Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing the lower portals at Mt Barney, and I'll be attempting to go from the lower portals to the upper portals. Should be a bit of a fun adventure. Not sure how long it's going to take, but I guess we'll find out. Here we have a few giant ant nests just before I start my journey. Some people find that stuff pretty exciting. Not even 2 minutes in and there's already a giant staircase. Giant enough for me, doesn't really do justice in the video, but that's the game. It's a little bit different from some of the usual trips that I've done. It's more got that real Aussie outback feel, like what you'd see on a getaway documentary or something like that. Another giant ant nest. Riker, if you were here, I'm sure you'd throw rocks on that, as some people clearly already have. First real sign of any kind of water. It's not actually the portals, but always worth film. One thing I always think about when I'm on these walks is the people who actually come and prepare the trail, so to speak. I always wonder how they get all these concrete blocks or stone blocks out here. That is not a job I would enjoy. So it's supposed to be a 3-hour walk, I think, there and back. And if someone of my fitness level can do it, and I think anyone can do it. That being said, I haven't actually made it yet, but so far so good. Again, there's not a lot of good like depth perception with these cameras, but you can see where on extremely rainy days it's kind of altered the terrain. So despite its dangers, I think it would be quite exciting to see what this place is like after a storm or during one, because I dare say it floods a little bit. So I just, excuse my breath, went up another massive hill and ran into a couple of hikers that said I might be about halfway. They said it's very packed today, but I'm hoping to go further than the waterfall, so we'll just see how treacherous it is before I make that final decision. It's moments like this when you're walking through the hot Australian heat and you're wondering if it's worth it or not, and you always try to convince yourself it's not. I mean, admittedly, I'm probably wearing the wrong clothes for this kind of expedition. It's a pretty hot Australia day, but I just know when I eventually get to this waterhole, it's going to make this suffering so much worth it. Oh, I've had to stop for a bit of a break. As you can see, I'm cooking like a boiled egg, so just having a bit of a water break. I always tend to bite off more than I can chew, but you know, no pain, no gain. Been told by some friendly hikers that this is the last hill on the way there, and then it's pretty much flat. It doesn't really seem like much, but I'm struggling. So we finally reached the first accessible part of these lower portals. So apparently I just move a little bit ahead and then it's going to be a bit of a swimming hole there. Water's quite crisp. finally made it to the waterhole of the lower portals, and it is absolutely worth it. Unfortunately, my camera just doesn't do it justice. I'm just gonna hang here for a few hours, and eventually I'll make it up that waterfall before I'll get some footage on my water camera, my action camera I should say, and then get a bit of a look, but it was worth it. Is here, so I apologise, but I'm just trying out my new survival straw today. So now the plan is to climb this rope.
Unfortunately, with my lack of upper body strength, it wasn't possible to climb the rope, so I left.
So the camera's so close to my face I can hear the action camera, but it's just another kind of similar once you get here to North Brook Gorge. It's a really relaxing adventure that you have to go through. A bit of punishment for. I mean, if you were reasonably fit and you go out every weekend, you'd probably smash this. However, I thought it would have been there by now. It's just a lot of this. It's going down the creek. Occasionally I'm in very deep water like I'm in now. I got my big stick. Bag's floating away. Goodbye, survival rations. So I've made it back now. This is the part that I came in on, so I'm just gonna enjoy myself a little bit and just make sure I'm fully cooled down before I begin that massive hike back. But thankfully, most of the trip here was uphill, so it'll be mostly downhill on the way back. Unless I was living in a parallel universe, and that's not the case. So I've just come down the creek here because I thought it might be a little bit more fun. So that's pretty much my day done, and now I just got to do the hike back, which again I'm hoping is a little bit easier. Should be a lot more downhill than uphill. And of course, Mr. Sun, bright as he looks, a little bit more merciful this time of day. And just like that, it's like I wasn't even in the water at all. Back into that harsh bush. No better feeling in the world than making it back to the car park. The trip back was nothing like the trip there. It was actually quite nice. A couple of hills to go up, but apart from that, it was a nice afternoon breeze. And that was it. So that's it, guys. That concludes the trip. So thanks for watching. I'm going to go home and shower, and have something to drink. Yeah.